line now, played by Jensen. Takes into the way. Whilst playing behind, now Staggs with all his power! Starling picks it up, fires into Fogarty. Hudson Young!
What's up, Makena Fam? Welcome back to the channel. Man, if you thought week 1 of the NRL Finals was wild, get ready for week 2. We're staring down the barrel of 2 do-or-die semifinals, and the tension is at an all-time high. You guys know I don't just pull these tips out of thin air. I've done the deep dive. I've scoured Google, pored over NRL sites, listened to the former players, checked out the betting markets on Sportsbet and Ladbrokes, and combined all that intel to give you the most accurate predictions possible. So if you're looking for the edge on your tipping comp, or just want to be the smartest person on the couch this weekend, you've come to the right place. Today, we're breaking down both semifinals. We'll look at the key matchups, the form, the injuries, and the psychology of the games. And at the end, I'll give you my winning teams, the margins, and the percentage chance of those wins happening. Trust me, you'll want to stick around for this. Let's go. First up, on Saturday night, we have a fascinating clash. The minor premier Canberra Raiders taking on the Cronulla-Sutherland Sharks in a sudden death match at GIO Stadium. Let's start with the Raiders. They come into this off arguably the most heartbreaking loss of the season. Their qualifying final against the Broncos went to Golden Point, and after a controversial bunker call and a tough miss from Jamal Fogarty, they went down by a single point. That game was an absolute epic, a 95-minute slugfest that took everything out of them. They were battered, bruised, and mentally shattered after that one. Now they have to turn it around on a short week to face a fresh and confident Sharks side. The emotional and physical toll of that game cannot be overstated. Can they somehow flick the switch and get up for this? They have the home crowd on their side, but after a loss like that, it's a huge mountain to climb. On the other side, we have the Cronulla Sharks. For a team that has been so heavily criticized at times this season, they delivered a textbook finals performance against the Roosters in week 1. They were defensively brilliant, they showed patience, and they were clinical when they needed to be. Players like Braden Trindle stepped up and delivered a masterclass. They found their groove at the perfect time, so you have one team mentally and physically exhausted and another team riding a wave of momentum and confidence. While the Raiders have the home ground advantage and finished on top of the ladder, all the signs are pointing in one direction. My tip for this one is the Cronulla-Sutherland Sharks. I know. The Raiders are the minor premiers, but the momentum and the short turnaround for the Raiders are too much to ignore. The Sharks are well-rested, confident, and their defensive effort last week was a blueprint for how to win in the finals. Now for the spicy part, the winning margin and the percentage. I'm predicting this will be a tight, gritty game. The Raiders will be desperate, but the Sharks will just have too much gas in the tank at the end. My predicted winning margin is 1 to 6 points for the Sharks. That's a classic finals scoreline. And based on all the data, I'm giving the Sharks a 65% chance of taking this one out. That's the most likely outcome, so get your tips in now. Moving on to the second semifinal, we have the Canterbury-Bankstown Bulldogs taking on the Penrith Panthers at Accor Stadium. Now for the Bulldogs, the biggest storyline isn't just their performance last week against the Storm, it's their injury list. It's a disaster. They've lost star center Stephen Crichton with a syndesmosis injury, and his center partner Inari Twala is also out for the season. On top of that, Viliami Kikau is a major doubt with an eye socket injury. You simply cannot lose that much talent from your backline and forward pack and expect to win a finals game. They are in dire straits, and who are they playing? The 4-time reigning premiers, the Penrith Panthers. The Panthers have shown that when it's finals time, they flip a switch. They delivered a professional, clinical win over the Warriors last week, and they are looking every bit the finals machine we've come to know. With Nathan Cleary and their core group of stars at their best, they are a completely different beast to the one that had a few shaky moments in the regular season. I know some of you might point to that recent game where the Bulldogs beat the Panthers, but remember, the Panthers rested basically their entire starting squad for that match. That result means absolutely nothing when we look at this sudden death final. My tip for this game is the Penrith Panthers. This one is not even close in my opinion. The Bulldogs' injury crisis is too severe. You can't replace the experience and playmaking ability of a player like Stephen Crichton in a finals match. The Panthers have all the experience, all the confidence, and all the talent to exploit this.
For my winning margin, I'm not even going for a close one. I'm predicting the Panthers to win comfortably with a 13-plus point margin. They will be too strong, too professional, and too clinical for this injury-plagued Bulldogs side. I'm putting the Panthers' win probability at a huge 85%. I just can't see the Dogs overcoming all those injuries. So there you have it, fam. My official tips for NRL Finals Week 2, 2025. I've got the Sharks winning in a tight one against the Raiders, and the Panthers winning big against the Bulldogs. Now, I want to hear from you. Do you agree? Am I crazy? Let me know your predictions for both games in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. Good luck with your tipping, and I'll see you for the preliminary finals next week. Peace out.
On tackle 3, Walsh. Rockets it towards the sideline. He's done it again. Pace is waiting. Smoothy's there at first receiver. It goes to Carrigan. It comes out to Ben Hunt. It goes to Walton. Get the Chimasaki. They go bang. Press. Wallop.
2-point field goal.
Walsh on 40. Here's Walsh. The chase has come. He's hit it towards the sticks. It's drifting away. Carrigan. He gives it back. He's giving him no time. The kick's been charged down. There's 5 to go for it.
Reece Walsh is injured.
It's a penalty.
Penalty will be taken in front of the post.
28 all full time. And they've got a chance here. It's tackle number 5. Fogarty takes the snap. Fogarty's kick is applied.
7 tackle restart.
Here's Reece Walsh from inside the 30. It bounces off Hudson Young and it's back in the arms of the Raiders. Fogarty gets rushed. He goes away to Ethan Strange. Strange takes an offence on. He beat a couple of them. He threw it over the top. Ball comes away with his touch. I got 6 more tackles. The outside bit of Canberra tackle.
Oh, he's lost it.
He lost the ball. He didn't know there was a 6 again call. Preliminary finals on the line. Owen Petty. He was a bit slow to pass. It comes to Papali'i. It goes to Owen Petty. It's an intercept. Let's save the try. There's the golden points. Here's the last. It's too far out. No one can get in position. It's a shallow kick. Stewart chasing through. Husking. Now Fogarty. He's going to spin away for the Raiders. The crowd have erupted. Canberra have won one of the greatest games ever.
So it hits the right finger of Jed Stewart first, then the hand of Josiah. The ball goes forward into the Broncos. The first time one will be Canberra. We have a decision.
Tomo, sit back down, mate.
Ben Hunt.
Hunt from inside 40. Ben Hunt hit it well. He's celebrating. And it's the